President Donald Trump announced his plans to travel to Cairo and Jerusalem to herald an agreement that has halted the fighting in Gaza and set the stage for Hamas to release hostages the militant group is holding. Trump told reporters Friday he would be meeting with a lot of leaders from all over the world who had been invited to visit Cairo for a ceremony celebrating a deal between Israel and Hamas that would see a truce and the release of hostages. The president said he also planned to address the Knesset in Israel to mark the agreement, which could portend the end of a two-year conflict that has devastated Gaza and inflamed tensions throughout the region. Trump expressed optimism that the ceasefire would hold and that the area could be rebuilt. "I think it will hold. They're all tired of the fighting," Trump said. The agreement was secured after negotiations brokered by the US, Egypt, Qatar, and Turkey to hammer out the terms of a 20-point peace plan Trump had unveiled last week. Earlier, Israel says Gaza ceasefire is now in effect after hostage deal. The deal is expected to see Hamas free the roughly 20 people taken during the October 2023 attacks who are still alive, alongside the remains of more than 24 who died in captivity. Israel would release almost 2,000 Palestinian prisoners, while aid to Gaza will be resumed. Israel said that a ceasefire is in effect as of Thursday. Still, talks are likely to continue over other unresolved issues, including the reconstruction and future governance of Gaza. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has demanded Hamas, designated a terrorist organization by the US and European Union, disarm and have no role in governing the territory, but the militant group has yet to agree. Trump indicated that he would not spend a long time in the region because he wanted to return to Washington by Tuesday, when he planned to posthumously award slain conservative activist Charlie Kirk the Medal of Freedom, the nation's highest civilian honor. Trump announces Mideast peace visit after historic Gaza ceasefire deal. President Donald Trump has announced plans to travel to Cairo and Jerusalem following the successful brokering of a landmark ceasefire agreement between Israel and Hamas, which could mark the end of a devastating two-year conflict in Gaza. Speaking to reporters on Friday, Trump said he would meet with a lot of leaders from all over the world during a ceremony in Cairo celebrating the deal, which includes both a truce and the release of hostages held by Hamas. He is also expected to address the Knesset in Israel to commemorate what he described as a new chapter for peace in the Middle East. "I think it will hold. They're all tired of the fighting," Trump said, expressing optimism about the durability of the ceasefire and the potential to rebuild the war-torn region. The breakthrough was achieved after intensive negotiations led by the United States, Egypt, Qatar, and Turkey, following Trump's 20-point peace plan unveiled last week. Under the terms of the deal, Hamas will release around 20 surviving hostages and the remains of more than 24 others. Israel will free nearly 2,000 Palestinian prisoners. Humanitarian aid deliveries to Gaza will resume immediately. Israel confirmed that the ceasefire took effect on Thursday, bringing an end to years of bloodshed. However, talks will continue on key unresolved issues, including Gaza's reconstruction and future governance. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has insisted that Hamas must disarm and play no role in the territory's administration, a demand the group has yet to accept. Trump said he plans to return to Washington by Tuesday, where he will posthumously award conservative activist Charlie Kirk the Medal of Freedom, the nation's highest civilian honor. Subscribe to our channel for more breaking news updates and international headlines.